Yeah. It's your boy, Free Pizza, episode 9. And this is an emergency. Do you know why I say this? Like, what's up with my analytics, guys? Fucking 5 views in 24 hours? Whoever those 5 people are, I'm willing to lose my virginity to. My gay virginity. Yeah, I'm still a virgin. In my ass. And I never sucked a dick, so I'm like, I might have sucked a dildo. But you can't prove it. Never sucked a dick. At least a real one. Hey, ULTRAS in town this weekend, bro. Did you see that? So come the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th of March, we're gonna have a bunch of EDT dancing fucking, you know the guy, you know the people that can like get in like a nice circle and do like the shuffle. They're gonna be really high, and there was even a report a couple years ago. I think this was like back in like 2014. Did you know they caught a bitch humping a tree? This girl was so lit. She literally was humping a tree in the middle of like downtown. By the way, if you're from New York and you're coming down here and you've just seen what happened to 6ix9ine, at least dress like a man if you're gonna get your ass beat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like 6ix9ine. He kind of like me in a way. Cause he's kind of showing you what a whole nother type of gangster is, you know? Somebody be like, oh, but he a snitch and all that shit. Look at his fucking, like, look at what situation that boy was in in order for him to have to say something. I heard the whole fucking story. Honestly, I'm like, I don't know. But that boy at LA Fitness trying to change his fucking life. Trying to get in the gym. They even got like people like, oh look, I'm in LA Fitness. 6ix9ine's here. He's on like the ladder exercise. He's wearing a huge coat. I guess he has like fat issues like I do. So that boy, next thing you know, I don't know what the fuck he doing, but they got a picture of him in the bathroom, locker room, whatever the fuck that shit is at LA Fitness. Yeah, he on the floor with his legs out like this, like don't stop. Nah, I seen the real shit. So honestly, for what I seen, the people that went in there that day, they down south goons, like Jorge Masvidal's, right? They said, oh, 6ix9ine down here. It looked like 2 Chicos, and then one of those like Broward County white boys. The Broward County white boy was huge though. He looked crazy. I know a bunch of Broward County white boys. Nothing like me. They're like bigger, they're like Viking looking dudes. They'll have like the same tats as a Chico, but they won't say like Miami. They'll say like South Florida or some shit. Like Broward County 954. Yeah. They proud of that shit. You know, Kodak from that area, right? That's like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll even argue the fact that those boys are more unpredictable than Miami people for sure. Miami people just want to have sex. Over there, they want to like fucking, they want to burn your house down. they want to like a good time to them is to burn someone's house down. They're so bored. like you know, at least in Miami we have events and shit. You know, we can dance merengue today. Over there they're like, hey man, should we steal a car? I mean, should we go to 7-Eleven, just like knock out that random guy that asked for change? Hey, I got a good idea. Let's go. I don't have any money. We're in Broward. I don't have any money, but let's go to the convenience store. I gotta go get something. What do you mean you don't got no money? You give him a fucking ride and shit. You know what this boy does to you next moment? Ding dong. Boy, go in the store. You bum me. Next thing you know, the door open up. A bunch of ruckus. You're like, what the fuck's going on? It's like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, like 2 24-packs. That's a Broward County day for you, man. We just did a beer run. I had money to pay for it, too, but we just did a beer run in my car. Never coming here again. Fuck that shit again. But, yeah, man, so 6ix9ine's just trying to, better himself at the gym. And the fucked up part about it is that after he got his ass beat and he's bleeding, and you can see he's very lethargic, he doesn't really know what's going on, There's people going up to him because, he's a famous personality, just got his ass beat in the bathroom of a fucking LA Fitness. So people are coming up to him going, hey, what's up, bro? You okay? Don't worry, I'm a fan. And that nigga's like, yo, get away from me. Like, yo, get the fuck. Yo, he was like that, baby. He looked very nervous. He had no security. And honestly, if somebody, listen, I'm JV, bro. We free pizza. If I would have got my ass beat at a LA Fitness, right? And somebody would came up to me, I'm a free pizza fan, man. I seen the whole thing. I might get mad at you. You didn't jump in? If you a fan of all that shit. Bro, honestly, I think I would have shot at that opportunity, baby. Can I tell you what I would have did if I would have seen 6ix9ine getting his ass beat? And I don't think... I like 3 of his songs. You know what I would have did? I would have went Spartan on the ass, nigga. I would have been like, hold up, 6ix9ine's getting his ass beat in the bathroom? This is my opportunity. I would have ran in that shit. Because don't worry, I'm kind of one of them, right? I'm a down south nigga too, right? I'm a down south person. So I know how to handle these people. Bro, these people were just like, yo, you should have seen the footage of him getting his ass beat. You could see it was a puss-ass, bitch-ass, popo-ass bitch behind a corner, going like this, like, and then kind of go like this when they would turn around. Bro, it was like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, damn, that's his fan? That's one of my... I'm a big fan. While he's getting his ass beat. Everybody in that fucking LA Fitness, and one of y'all even fuck with 6ix9ine, he found out he was getting his ass beat by those 2 Chicos and that one white boy. Cause that's what I think it was, babe. Honestly, I seen the picture of the 3 guys that jumped him, and I told myself, one of them looked just like me. Yeah, gotta be a Chico. The other one looked Chico too, a little darker, And then they had that one big ass white boy from Broward, like literally walking in like this, so he's at the window, he's like, boom, 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 like tell him, hey, come here, 6ix9ine's in here, we're gonna suck his dick. Next thing you know, he's getting his ass beat, he got blood out in the face. None of y'all some real fans. I'm not even a real fan, and I think honestly, it could have been anybody getting the ass beat in the bathroom. I would have stuck up for them. Honestly, it didn't even have to be 6ix9ine. That's just how crazy I am. And my shit is this too. One of my greatest advantages in life is that I'm very nimble and fast, and I have agility. Do you know how long I can fuck for? Jay. And one of our fucking escapades, no, hold up, escapades, whatever. And one of our fucking sessions, can you name one of the times that we went the longest? Days, right? Yeah, just in case. Yeah, nigga. Yo, you don't think I would've, yo, it could have been anybody getting the ass beat at that LA Fitness that day, I would've stuck off on it. Yo, chill. What you doing that for? Chill, I'm gonna call the police, nigga. Like, what? Whoa, what you gonna do? We're at LA Fitness, bro. Yo, LA Fitness, right, baby? Go to LA Fitness. Niggas working out, right? It's not like you go into a place where there's a bunch of zimps. Like, these people are supposed to be tough. I'm working out every day. I'm at the gym. I take my protein. I got creatine. Oh, 6ix9ine get beat up in the bathroom. I'm scared now. I'm a bitch. And everybody knew English. It wasn't like a Miami gym where it's like, it's a bunch of illegals and they can't jump in. This is like West Palm Beach-ish. Y'all should be a fucking ashamed of yourself. Whatever. Today I went to work, and you know me, I'm always preaching this free pizza podcast shit, because, you know, this is basically my life. This is all I care about now. Like, this is my new soccer, this is my new Molly, this is my new cigarette, this is my new weed, this is my new FIFA. Like, everything I ever loved in life has really came down to this fucking podcast. I think I'm getting a little better at it, too. I need to practice on pronunciating my words, and for you guys that are watching me to absorb exactly what I'm trying to say, because a lot of the jokes I see are getting kind of getting muffled, because I'm not really like I'm not hitting the cue right, you know? Supposed to wait, pause, let you absorb, then I say something new, you know, and I say, you know, damn, you know what's so crazy? You know, when I watch podcasts, I can finish their sentences. But when you're doing the podcast, it's another fucking... It's like a guy that just talked to some fine-ass bitches, and you can almost tell them, like, where they fucked up and what you could have said, because you didn't even talk to them, right? But, like, if you're in that situation, like, you don't know what to say. But if you are, like, a good wingman, you could tell them exactly what they could have done better. Whatever. We can get all these demons out of here. Demons, go away. Come back when Ultra goes away. Ultra's in town, y'all. I think I already brought that up. Hey, at the pizzeria. Oh, by the way, look at my shirt. I know it's gonna hurt some of y'all haters, but your boy really free pizza. I'm wearing the pizza shirt and everything. Don't play that, bro. I'm really free pizza though. I'm not fake pizza. Imagine, you know what'd be funny, baby? You know how there's a fake Drake? What is this some guy from Rhode Island looks just like me? And he's the fake pizza. He like does everything I do. He like that'd be funny as hell, right? I don't know why this incense don't stay lit. I think it's gonna stay lit now. But yeah, I had so today I went to I had a good day at work. I made a hella tips. Honestly, we made 3 of everything. That means three meat lovers, 3 4 cheeses. Fucking, we're making 3 of every single type of pizza, and they literally murked us all the way down to that. We literally had 1 pizza left at the end of the shift. When we dealing with 24-inch pizzas, 8 slices each, it's like, man, these people are making money, and I'm happy they're making money. I'm not taking nothing away from Tomas and his wife. That's their business. You know, they take all the risk when they own a business. So they deserve all the money. That's why I deserve whatever I make an hourly, because if they didn't play their cards right, and let's say like they didn't have the apps and they weren't making so much money, that would be on them and that would be their loss. And I would still make my whatever my hourly wage is, you know? But since they play their cards right, I'm willing to play ball, and I don't know. I just love being at pizzeria because I can kind of be myself. Like for instance, if you was to meet me in real life, you'd be like, oh, he's a pizza guy. He can cook, right? I'm a good cook. I like to I like to make jokes. Like jokes at the pizzeria are so fun. It's something very powerful when you can make like a 7 to 8 people laugh at once. Like when you say the right punchline at the right time. Like for instance, they had the classic World Series. It's like a baseball. It's like the baseball World Cup of baseball. No, hold on, did I say that? It's like the soccer's World Cup of baseball. It's called the Classic. We have so many Puerto Ricans in town. And alright, so the restaurant was filled with Puerto Ricans. And you know how I knew they were Puerto Rican? Because they all had that cap that said PR on it. Every single one had it. And if they didn't have that, they had like a fucking jersey that said Puerto Rico or some shit. So I said, damn, Mike. Like, the whole restaurant's full. There's a line of Puerto Ricans. I said, Mike. He's like, what? I'm fucking busy. So, Mike, I never seen so many Puerto Ricans in this restaurant ever. That's all I said. And you know, there's always that one Puerto Rican that gets offended. He's like, but we making you money, though. We're making you money. Like that, right? So, you know how I made everybody laugh? I said, it's always that one Puerto Rican that's always offended. Everybody started laughing, bro. That shit was perfect. The whole restaurant had to be like 20 people I made laugh. That one joke. And imagine, I said it in English, too. We're making you money, but like he never made nobody money before. He's like one of those Puerto Ricans, you know? We're making you money, though. I said, man, look, there's always that one Puerto Rican, though. Everybody started laughing, though. Honestly, he probably looked at me like, damn, this guy's Puerto Rican himself. What if he turns around and he's like, you're not even Puerto Rican? I am Puerto. I can say I'm Puerto Rican. You know how many people say I'm Puerto Rican? By nature. Come here, get over here. You know, so that's just what it is. Jennifer's looking for the roach. Not living roaches, the roaches that we smoke. Whatever. I can't wait for Ultra to be over, though. I'm not going to lie to you. It's only been Thursday. The fucking event hasn't even started yet. And it's like... And that's not even food being made. That's literally customers coming in and banging me in the ass. Because that's how much work I have to fucking do right now. And this restaurant is a little different than before. Because before, it wasn't really like... wasn't as organized, and I don't, but now, like, I don't know, there's a lot more pride being taken into it. And I want to feel like, I want to say, I don't want to take responsibility or anything like that, but I feel like I was part of, like, the whole transformation of this restaurant really progressing, like, the way it has been. I think the only reason I'm even still there, and believe me, guys, like, I don't even deserve to be there sometimes. Like, just to still be working there is, like, a godsend. I really do feel like my skill set in the kitchen, especially pizzeria, has really saved me, especially at this place. I definitely could be making way more money if I would have stayed on point since day one. Picture this, baby. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you something, and my girl can vouch for me. Imagine, baby, another world where I started Roma Pizza and I stayed so consistent and responsible. I didn't miss one day or some shit. Do you know how much money I could be making right now? An hour? How much? No, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say it live, but I definitely probably $5 more than what I'm making right now. But that's if I would have played my cards right from the beginning. Do you understand me? But whatever, guys. Molly's a hell of a drug, dude. What do you want me to say? Hey, man. But your boy really trying to snap out of that shit. I need y'all help, man. Listen to the podcast. Like the podcast, man. Watch this shit. This shit will inspire me to make more video. I want to keep making videos for you guys. Not for nothing, when I do these thumbnails and shit, they're like so fun to do. The editing parts are fun, especially like you find a good part that just makes you laugh and shit. Like you just be like, did I really say that? Sometimes I can't believe how original I am. My mom called me like a couple weeks ago. And no, I mean, I've been talking to her the whole time, but she called. There was a initial time she called me when she found out I was doing the podcast, and she's like, "Why are you telling people I'm a stripper when I was just, She's like 50 something now, But dude, when she was like my age or younger, I think my mom had a dunk and shit. I think she was, how many guys would look me in the eye and be like, I'm so in love with your mom, man. I'm so in love with your mom, man. You're gonna be like my son. And I'm like, really? Hell yeah. That sounds cool. That sounds great. But and even if we break up, I'll still like be in your life, you know? At least a dozen times somebody told me that. Dating my mom told me into my face. Don't worry, I'll always be in your life. Whatever happened to me and your mother, I'll always be there. Ask me how many of those people I know right now. Not one. And let me tell you, a funny, let me tell you a saying. I'm going to tell you a quote that somebody told me when I was very young. When I was very young, I had a friend named Eric Potter. I had a best friend named Eric Potter. Eric Potter, I think that's what his name was. We must have been 11 or 12. We were listening to, Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Alright, there's that album. I don't know if it was Andre or that other black guy, but they were like, well, forever don't seem too long until you're grown. I had somebody that was no more than 11 years old tell me, because remember, like, when you're 11, you're like, you're my best friend forever. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. Oh my God, I'm gonna sleep over your house again. And just like, you're a little bitch. You're a little kid. You just, relationships, especially friend relationships, are a little different, you know? Nothing sexual about it. By the way, this was a guy. What am I saying about that? Whatever. But when I went, this kid was a little more wiser than me. He was like, remember, we're like the same age. We're in the same little league team. But he was like gifted. He was like, you know, I'm in retarded class, and he's like already in high school or some shit. I don't know how that fucking was. But so imagine that dynamic. Same little league, same age, but this kid's like excelling educationally, and I'm just a fucking retard, right? And I used to like going to his house because his mom didn't treat him or me like my mom would treat me. You know, you never catch Harold. Oh, his name was Harold. I'm sorry. His name was Harold Sir Potter. You never catch Harold at my house. I don't think Harold ever went to my house, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But you'd always catch me at his house. He was so smart, and he was all about like stats and shit. He used to play like Madden for, I don't even know what console it was for then, but he'd play like sports games, and he would lock himself in the house for like the whole day. He wouldn't answer the door. I'm there banging on the door. He wouldn't answer and shit. I knew he was home. But whatever. He was smart, and he just made me realize how stupid of a quote that is, which is forever. When you tell somebody you're gonna love them forever, like how smart is it for like 11, 12-year-old to tell another 12-year-old? But you know, forever doesn't seem too long until you're grown. Like from that song, and I remember it kind of hit. It kind of hit instantly. By the way, Harold was so cool. Like, say, like my birthday would come around, and this is back in cassette days. This is before CDs. This is how long ago it was. He gave me a tape. Well, maybe CDs were around, but it was still, you could still get the tape players. He got me Limp Bizkit, chocolate star-faced, and hot dog flavored water. That fucking shit was dope. Yo, you know who the first white rapper was, nigga? Well, it was Limp Bizkit. It wasn't Eminem, by the way. And Limp Bizkit, man, that shit, I bet if I put it on right now, that shit was dope. The way I remember it, well, then again, and my taste was horrible then. Anything I remember as a kid thinking it was cool, if I go to listen to it right now, besides like Linkin Park or some shit, it's fucking so distasteful. Like, for instance, one of my favorite movies growing up, like in high school, because I'm a fucking retard, was literally this movie called Shotas. Don't know why I liked it. I watched it today. Yeah, there's nothing good about the movie at all. The characters are very unlikable. They're basically murderers. basically murdered drug dealers from Jamaica. All their best friends. Oh god. They're like fucking. They should have went to prison, both of them. Literally, the premise of the movie is them robbing a fucking like a business owner's truck, like a honest, law-abiding man of Jamaica. They literally set up a fucking robbery on them at like 9. Not my type. Like nowadays, I'm like, man, that's kind of fucking whack. That shit, not my type of movie. But whatever. I digress. Do you know one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is? I literally watch flat Earth content like you would not believe. There's just something about it. It's so cool. Like, I'm not even gonna say I necessarily believe in it, but the argument is it's a good argument. It almost makes you like want to believe in God again. It almost makes you want to like believe like. I mean, but their whole argument is like there's a creator and that he's in the sky and the world's flat, and it's like, whoa, that's kind of creepy too. Like fuck, like what? So what are you talking about? What? Like yeah, that's kind of creepy too. But then the other one is like, well, when you die, nothing happens. That's scary as hell too. So it's like, So I don't know. I like the flat Earth shit. I just like how they like to make great points, man. Like all it would take is a camera. Like a lot of the footage, a lot of shit that they say is faked. Like for instance, when they said, did you hear that they sent that Elon Musk sent a car to outer space? Do you remember when he did that? You know when he sent one of his cars to outer space? Everybody was talking about, oh, we'll finally find out if space is real or not. You know how? Because they knew there would be a rear view mirror on the car. Listen to this. And it would be able to tell them what's behind the fucking, what's... The only way they can fake it is if there's only 3 dimensions. The 4th one has to be where they fake it. Listen, this is how they came up with it. You can't fake everything around you. If you're going to fake it, it's going to be like literally in front of you. Right? So... when they sent the car to outer space, Elon Musk was like doing the interview. They look at the car and guess what they did? They took off the rear view mirror. The rear view mirror was not there. So they were finally like, oh my god, they were finally going to debunk space, and they couldn't. They still have the argument, very well argument. That's one of my best arguments is like, why did Elon Musk take off the fucking rear view mirror? And on his whole, and suspiciously, when he was talking about the fucking car and it being in outer space, he said that, wow, you know how I know it's real? Because it looks so fake. He said that, end quote. He literally said that, end quote. You know it's real because it looks so fake. And the sun and the moon and the sky are the same size from our perspective. Yeah, they're 2 different sizes, 2 different distances, but how astronomically coincidental that they're the same size. I still can't wrap my fucking finger on it. There has to be something about that. Getting too serious. Whatever. I can talk whatever the fuck I want on this channel. I can either be joking or sucking a dick or talking about flat Earth. I can do whatever I want. This is my channel. I can just... Whatever, dude. I like this. I like it. I like it. Oh my god. Every time I get around somebody, chill out, Jay. Chill, man. You live right now, brother. Chill. Why are you doing that for right now? What? Baby, got the lighter? So I can light this dick in my mouth? It's my ass a little bit. It's my ass. Lighter's getting passed. But I'm blessed right now, man. At this little moment right now, at least I'm blessed, man. I know shit's gonna change, baby. Next like 10 days. Shit's gonna be changed. Shit's gonna change here. I don't think I'm gonna have this set up much longer. At least I'm getting my head back, you know. That's more important than anything. Is my head right here. You know, as you get older, you forget more. You're not able to absorb what you used to. You lose a lot more trust. A little bit more arrogant. And it's harder to teach an old dog new tricks. Like, as much as I want to say I know Spanish, I don't think I'll ever know Spanish because, like, I'm just too old. Like, I want to be able to put on Telemundo. Who the fuck am I kidding? I could put Telemundo on right now and understand it. It's not like before where it literally just sounded like that's all yo, literally a Spanish person talk to me. A Spanish person would talk to me in Spanish. I'm trying to understand. All I hear is dude. Now they don't sound like that. Before, I couldn't even I couldn't even tell you the difference in accents in Spanish. I couldn't. Your boy a fumbling mess. But it's been fun, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time I do this show, I feel like I'm doing something. You know, one of my biggest dreams was to make videos. I didn't know they were gonna be like this type of content. I actually want to do other type of content. Like, I want to do like practical jokes and shit. I want to like. I had this really funny one where it's like I go to Coral Gables or some shit, and then you sit at like one of the streets of Coral Gables, where everybody's walking by and shit. And I want to get like a sub or something, and I want to play like hardcore porn while I'm eating my sub. So when people are walking by, it's like, you know, people will be watching the news or some shit. I'm just watching hardcore porn, loud as hell, while I'm eating my sub. But you know, what'd be even funnier? That I'm watching hardcore gay porn while I eat my sub. Alright, maybe not gay porn, but I'm just saying. And by the way, you want to hear a really funny joke I just came up with before I end the show? So if your girl is worried about getting fake tits and that they're not going to look realistic, why don't you suggest, if you wanted to look really realistic, to get one bigger than the other? What's more realistic than that? By the way, my girl's tits aren't different size. I'm just saying, that was just funny. I actually got that joke because she was putting like this fucking thing on her chest, but one was bigger than the other, and I was just like, oh my god, that would be. And I snapped a fucking joke out the side of my neck. Man, if you like this shit, let's just do this. I'm gonna end the show. We already did the 35. If you fuck with your boy Free Pizza, subscribe, like, tell your friends. Say, hey, remember that guy, the ones that are in the special ed class? He does a podcast now. It doesn't seem like he's that retarded or some shit. I don't know. It's actually enjoyable. All that shit. And have you ever noticed that when Spanish people are learning English, they literally sound like Borat? They be like, I come here to learn English. They fucking literally sound like they're taking a shit. They need to work on their white boy accent. Like, for instance, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna try to act Cuban right now. Pero, oye, ¿qué hola? ¿Qué hola contigo? Yo soy aquí. Oye, vete, pasa contigo. Oye, váyate. Oye, no me tocas. No me toca. That's a Cuban nigga to me, at least. I sound like a white boy trying to act Cuban. Hey, I love y'all, man. Peace out, man. Peace.